You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark before we jump into it very quickly. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Thank you to all the old subscribers and all the new subscribers. I think we just set a record for 28 days on new subscribers. And the channel is getting a hell of a lot of views right now. And I know some of my NFL folks are like, what's up with the WNBA videos? It's not NFL season right now. I'm still trying to put 1 or 2 NFL videos out a day. But we're trying to hold it down until we get back around to the season starting as best we can. So, let's get to Caitlin Clark, because the ratings are in for that noon start time ABC game she had, and the ratings are big again. Now, I kind of find this first sentence sort of hilarious, but I'm starting to see more and more Caitlin Clark hit pieces out there. The media is going to start trying to cancel this girl. I think we all know why, right? Let me just keep it real. Straight white. All right? There's no more hated entities on this planet right now than straight white people, of which I am one of. Straight white males, shit, forget about it. I'm out of there. But we got this. We got the ratings, which were still huge. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. And we got this little tidbit on some fans, picking out a major flaw with Caitlin Clark's team. So let's get to the ratings. We've been waiting on it. Saturday's Indiana Fever Liberty WNBA regular season game averaged a 1.1 and 1.71 million viewers on ABC, trailing only Clark's professional debut on ESPN last Tuesday at a 1.2 and 2.12 million as the most watched WNBA game in 22 years since Sparks Comets on NBC Memorial Day in 2002. So, let's put that in perspective. This is literally the second most watched WNBA game in 22 years. The one from Saturday. Think about that a minute. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Her first 2 games are the 2 most watched WNBA games in 22 years. It's wild. It really is. And look, depending on the platform, these numbers aren't going to stay that high. I would have loved to have seen what this would have been on like a Sunday afternoon at like 3 o'clock, something like that. Because Saturday at noon, a lot of people are not home. They're just not there. So that brings us over to this, because it seems that A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces probably should send a thank you note to Caitlin Clark. Because, believe it or not, most of the audience for Caitlin Clark actually hung in for the Sparks and Aces game. I didn't. But they hung in with the Caitlin Clark lead-in. In the second half of the ABC doubleheader, Sparks Aces averaged 0.8 and 1.34 million. The most watched WNBA game without Caitlin Clark since Diana Taurasi's career debut on ABC 20 years ago. The second half of the doubleheader declined only 22% from its lead-in, a marked shift from Tuesday when the Mercury Aces nightcap plunged 78% from Clark's debut. So, being on ABC helped, and the Caitlin Clark effect certainly helped. And this was the point. This is why I kept saying these players need to quit hating on this girl and having all this animosity, because that is proof the Caitlin Clark effect just spilled over to the Las Vegas Aces. I don't know how else to say it. 3 WNBA games this season have topped the 1 million viewer mark after the league went nearly 16 years without a single 1 million viewer audience. Wow. Both ABC games outdrew primetime Major League Baseball on Fox. Now, one of the network's scheduled regional games was rained out. There is that tidbit. In other WNBA action that averaged a .20 and a 290,000 viewers, Mystics and Sun, and a .18 and 266,000 viewers for the Seattle Storm and the Lynx. And Ion, I think, is on broadcast TV. We were talking about it last night because I think Caitlin Clark's next game is on Ion. By the way, Diana Taurasi, 108,000 viewers on NBA TV. Congratulations. Congratulations, Diana Taurasi. So, that leads us over here. Now that we got the historic ratings out of the way, I'm going to tell you, this girl is driving traffic. The only couple of topics I can remember that got these kind of views, at least on YouTube consistently, was there was a lot of fire around Bubba Wallace and the noose hoax and Brittany Griner being locked up in Russian prison. That's the other two topics I can remember that's had this kind of fire for this long on YouTube, at least, and that's between both sports channels, folks. Okay, so fans came out and they've noticed something, all right? Now, I said the other night, I thought the team played a much better all-around game. I thought her teammates, Caitlin Clark's, did a much better job. But fans are noticing something. She still doesn't have a lot of help. All right, so at this point in the season, early this season in Clark's career, fans are sending a 3-word message to Clark. Quote, get her some help. And I think I've said this audibly and out loud. Aliyah Boston is killing this team on the offensive end. All right, getting the rebounds, things like that. But some of these baskets that she's missing is jaw-dropping how easy the baskets are, and she's blowing it. And it's hurting them right now. It is. Clark's getting the ball into her, and she can't make the shot. So, Caitlin Clark gets no help at all. Again, I thought it was better the other day. I did. Please get Caitlin Clark some help. Her gravity gave Boston a wide-open layup. She smoked to tie it. Shake my head. Caitlin Clark is really rookie LeBron, man. No help at all. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? And I still believe this is LeBron's most impressive season. Him getting to the finals with that Cleveland Cavaliers team that had Dellavedova and Mo Williams on it for the Cavaliers all those many years ago. That was the final season with Cleveland before he took his talents to South Beach. To me, that was always LeBron's most impressive season because that team was straight junk. I mean, doo-doo. Big old poo-poos walking around on the court along with LeBron. And what he did was amazing, truly. The WNBA is straight up doing Caitlin Clark dirty. The players are acting like children towards her. No wonder this league is barely holding on. You get a star and a player who can help your league, and the players are just destroying her. Good luck when the league goes bankrupt. People are not happy. And then there's this, all right? This is trolling Aliyah Boston right here, all right? Caitlin Clark, Aliyah Boston, you're a number 1 pick. Help me. Aliyah Boston's response is this right here. Let me mute that. But you'll see we're stacking up bricks, folks. We're building bricks right here. And, guys, it's shots from right here and under. If I see more finger rolls and layups be missed by, bricks just piling up, it's bad. It's bad. But right now, I can honestly say, at least from the start of the season until last night, she might be the only teammate that feels like she's letting things down, because last night I thought the rest of the team really showed up and did well. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell, that girl can play. That girl can ball out. I mean, she can play some ball. So they got some firepower at guard, no doubt about it. Man, some of this underneath stuff in the paint is painful. It really is. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out of here. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.